Namaste, gods, goddesses, and emissaries of light. This is Dr. Shreya Tyen. And if you are new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can be updated on my latest and my current videos. Welcome, 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 everyone. There is a whole lot of mess that is going on in the spiritual community on YouTube. This is part of the reason why I haven't been online much, because I don't like what's happening. The gang stalking, the energy harvesting from other tarot readers on the light workers and the tarot readers that are from the light. And they're using their YouTube subscribers as well. So I thought I would just make a quick video to put it out there so you are in the know of what is happening. Don't you think that it is awfully ironic that a lot of tarot readers are no longer doing tarot and magic? And first and foremost, they are using Jesus as a cover-up. No. There are let's just say that's not the truth. They're not admitting to you that first and foremost, some of these tarot readers are not divine feminines, they're karmics. And they're using Jesus as a crutch, as an scapegoat. So they don't have to be authentic about the real reason why they quit tarot. Because first of all, the source, the universe is real, and it has a perfect accounting system, which is called karma. A lot of these tarot readers do not think that if they harvest the energy from their YouTube subscribers, and if they harvest the energy from other tarot readers that are really from the light, because they don't have light. The only reason why anyone will harvest anyone's energy is because they don't have light. If I'm full of light, why would I need to harvest your energy? I would never harvest a human's energy, because most human energy is scanty. I go directly to the source. That's where I get my energy. I am not a witch. These people that are doing this are witches and reptilians. They harvest your energy from the solar plexus. I've actually had this done to me before. I was a part of a millionaire group, and we always thought that this guy was from heaven, honestly. He just came across of being so much love and light. That man was dark, and I knew it was something about that man. He hugged me, and he put his hand where my back was, where my solar plexus was. And I didn't think anything of it until I almost felt like I was dying. He spiritually attacked me and took my energy. They also go through your crown chakra. Well, not the well, they go through the crown chakra to mess with your consciousness and to fuck with your mind and your head. But the main target for those that are advanced at this, and I'm just gonna put you in a know because I know all about this stuff, is your soul star, which is the 8th chakra. They do this because that is your connection to your higher self. So they try to cut you off from your higher self so you can't transcend. They don't want you to transcend. And they know that this is also the chakra to the Akashic Records. That lets you into it acts as a gateway. It is the first chakra that is outside the body. And for a lot of these witches that are very advanced in what they do, they know that if they try to mess with the energy there and attack you there, then it cuts you off from your higher self. You're not going to get your messages on what you need to do for your journey if you're cut from your higher self, and you're not going to be able to transcend. A lot of these tarot readers are doing psychic attacks on other tarot readers that are from the light, that are really from the source. It's not many of us. It's only 144,000 of us. And I feel like that number has decreased, because I know there has been some twin flames that have already passed on to the other side. So the number could be even less than that, honestly. Unless Source chooses to replace those that have transcended. Be careful of who you go and get readings from and allow to tap into your energy field, because many of them use your date of birth to access your natal chart to harvest your energy. They know how to do it. They know how to do it. And it's sickening. It's to the point where a lot of them are trying to kill people. Death rituals on tarot readers and also the YouTube subscribers. It's almost like if you go to some of the, case in point, I'm going to tell you the ones that, and it's going to shock you. The ones that are doing this the most are the ones that have high numbers and subscribers. The ones that are doing the high occult death rituals are usually the ones that have like 200, 300,000 subscribers. And you'll be like, well, I thought that because of the subscribers, that it meant that they were blessed by Source and, that they really was of the light. Because we usually go by what we see, but we don't realize that our eyes and our ears will deceive us. They are the ones that are doing it. And they think they're getting away with it. But a lot of these YouTube subscribers, a lot of these YouTube readers that are pretending to be of the light are reptilians, and they're really of the dark. And it's not even a race thing, black or white, because they're all doing it. Black tarot readers, Caucasian tarot readers, it doesn't matter. There's evil and darkness in all races. So I'm not going to make this a black or a white thing. No. It's a mental illness. It's a mental sickness. And you're thinking you're going to this channel because this person has a divine message. Or you think you're going to the channel because they're going to help you. Just to find out that they're only out for themselves. They're helping themselves through your energy, through your solar plexus. They're siphoning your energy through your crown chakra. They're trying to mess with your consciousness. They're trying to mess with your mind. They're trying to control you. through your eighth chakra, your soul star. They're trying to disconnect you from your higher self. They're trying to manipulate you. They're trying to steal your energy. And it's time for it to stop. It's time for you to be in awareness of what's going on in Turtle Land, what's going on in the spiritual community. It reminds me of a scripture in the Bible at Matthew 7:21, where Jesus said, "Not everyone saying, 'Lord, Lord,' will inherit the kingdom of the heavens." Not everyone saying love and light is from the light, you guys. Even the devil can transform himself into an angel of light. So why can't humans be used? They are being used to stunt your spiritual growth. They are being used to harvest your energy so they can use it for themselves, for their dark magic. Anyone that has to harvest energy or steal energy or siphon energy from a person is a low vibrational person, for one, because you should produce your own light, and it should be enough light that you can use it to perform your own rituals and not have to steal for someone else. And that just lets you know their level of power. Anytime you have to use a human's energy, which is scanty, most people don't even have the power that they need because they're not producing enough light, because they have not done their work. You're supposed to use your energy. A true occultist will use energy to clear out karma, to clear out your ancestral bloodlines, to do your shadow work, to transform, transcend, and transmute darkness into light. Not to harvest the soul's energy of others. We are living in a time where people just are evil. I cannot. There is no sugarcoating this, you guys. This is something that is very serious. This is something that I needed to bring to this platform because I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. The death rituals, the psychic attacks, the spiritual attacks, they're happening. And if you clicked on this video, chances are it's happened to you, or it is happening to you. You may know, or now you know. You didn't click on this video by coincidence. Someone has thrown magic at you. Sorry. Someone has thrown magic at you. Whether it was a tarot reader or a karmic. Someone has thrown magic your way. And that's the reason why the source has led you to this video. Don't be so quick because someone's good with reading tarot to think that they're from God or to think that they're from the light. Because you'll be sadly mistaken and you'll heavily regret it. If you ever get a reading from a tarot reader, you should feel good. You should feel light. Many of you are feeling heavy and dark and drained. that is a sign that your energy was stolen. Just because they have that title doesn't mean that's who they are. Just because they call themselves a star seed or a light worker doesn't mean that they are from the light. And I want you guys to really be very cautious. Be very serious about your spiritual journey and who you allow to join you, or who you allow to come in. Because many of these tarot readers are wolves in sheep clothing. They don't care about you. Many of them are even harassing your twin flame to keep you further in separation. Because as I stated again, they don't want the unity. They want the separation because it keeps you weak. And as long as you're weak, they can continue to keep harvesting your energy. Isn't that sick? Like, really, this is beyond magic. This is a mental illness. This is not normal. Be careful. Be very, very, very careful. I myself have been a victim of a death ritual, but I'm still here. Because if you dig a hole for one, you better dig a hole for two. If you try to come for me. I know where I erred. Never ever stop your protection rituals and calling on whoever you rely on for protection. I was so busy. I was so heavily inundated in my daily life that I stopped doing my protection rituals because I didn't have time. So I thought, I'm protected. I'm divinely protected is what I always told myself. I'm divinely protected. And all that is the truth, that's the truth. I am divinely protected. That still does not mean not to do your protection rituals. Okay? That's like driving a car blindfolded. I know how to drive. I know where I'm going. But let me put this blindfold on because I know I'll be able to still see. No, it doesn't work like that. If you're not doing protection rituals, you need to. You need to protect yourself. If you don't do any ritual, that is one ritual that you should always do. At least once a week. Yes, that often. Because these people, they are waiting for a loophole to get in. Start zipping up your chakras from the root all the way up to the crown. So that way these people can't get in. That's the first thing I learned when I became a doctor. A natural doctor. is how to protect myself from when I'm out in public. I always zip myself up before I go out because there are people that are spiritual vampires. They're from the dark and they need the light. We all do. But a lot of people don't want to do it the hard way. They want to use cheat codes in life. They want to do it the easy way. The easiest way is to take someone else's light. Because they're not producing enough light, because they really aren't light workers. They're from the dark. They're from the depths of Hades. And when I say this as being a state of mind. These people are demonic. They're not from God. They're from the devil. And when I say this, I am talking about their lower chakras. They rather work the bottom chakras than to be of love and light from the heart. They've gained riches. They've gained a lot of YouTube subscribers, a lot of clout in the community, the spiritual community, by working dark magic, by fooling the masses and making the masses think that they're really a divine feminine when they're karmics, that are well versed and well trained in what they do. These people have learned from the best. I'm hearing the elite. They do not play around. They know when they do their magic, it's going to go through. And a lot of it is because of your help. Unbeknownst to yourself, they harvest your energy for their advancement, for their fame, for their respect in the community. They know that there's strength in numbers, so they'll do these meditations so they can harvest your energy because they're that thirsty. They need it. They need it for their survival. Energy vampirism is very real, people. So don't be so quick to click on someone's channel. Be spiritually led and spiritually guided. Well guided enough to know that not everybody who's saying that they are a light worker are really who they say they are. Learn more about the 12 chakras instead of just your 7. The 12th chakra we'll never use while we're on the earth. But just get to know about the other ones. That's your homework. Start pulling your own tarot. I'm not saying not to go to someone for a reading. All I am saying is know who you're getting the reading from. Pray over it. Ask God, is this person really from you? God would never lie to you. Don't you think it's very ironic that all of these tarot readers are coming out all at once, giving up tarot and magic? And they're not telling you the real reason why. They're using Jesus. Oh, if I use Jesus, that'll throw them off. They won't even question. A lot of these readers are under investigation from the FBI and the CIA because a lot of them have thrown death rituals and blood rituals on some of these politicians, and they're in trouble. That's why they stopped doing tarot and magic, because the shit backfired on them. They met their karma. Let me tell you something about black magic. Although it may seem like a lot of these people that are doing black magic are not getting karma, they are. They're just not telling you about it. They are. Don't be fooled. And a lot of them are not going to tell you they're doing black magic. They're going to come to you as this airy-fairy person who does nothing but white magic, and that they're from the source, and everything that they do is love and light. You know, I quit tarot because I got Jesus in my life. Well, I do tarot and I got Jesus in my life. So what you mean? When I started tarot, I didn't quit Jesus. But I don't look at Jesus the same way as most people do. Jesus to me is like a big brother, a big spiritual brother that I look up to. It's more of a consciousness to me. Jesus is a consciousness. I'm not saying he didn't exist, he didn't walk the earth. But now he's not here on the earth. So he's a consciousness that all of us can tap into and should be tapping into. Christ consciousness is our true awakening unto ourselves. We are just like Christ. And the way that we let our light shine is by tapping into our gifts, which a lot of these tarot readers are trying to steal our gifts from our 8th chakra. Oh yeah, they're not just harvesting energy. They want to steal gifts. They want to tap into your gifts because they want to be powerful. They want to be stronger. And they have no mercy. They have no conscience. They can care less of who get harmed in the process in order for them to gain what they want. So be careful. Be very, very careful. Because they will, by any means necessary, do what they have to do. Even if that's to psychically attack you. I really feel that the tarot readers are more of under attack as far as the death rituals are concerned, because it's a numbers game with them. these witches of death, it's like an incentive for them, for their lords that they worship, in order to satisfy them, in order to gain more subscribers, more fame, more clout. That's what they do. I don't want any of you to be a victim of circumstances. And that's why you should be very choosy and selective of who you allow to do your readings. Stop just going to these YouTube channels and just because you see a tarot reader who did a good reading and it resonated and it was your story, doesn't mean that they're from the source. And it doesn't mean that they mean you any good. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening. That's what I'm here for. All right. Namaste.